Look to the sky now, look to the water, the earth below. Gravity pulls me, I can't resist you. There is no question, there is no warning. You spin me around, darkness is falling, there's only one way out. You know you reel me in.
Champions is a 5-minute documentary short film based on one of the quotes from the Global Wonders Project. I feel as if I'm rich because I'm rich inside. The film is about the lives of 5 disabled teenagers, and the film focuses specifically on the fact that although these teenagers are disabled, they have accomplished a lot of things. The initial inspiration for making this film came from a book I've recently read from Nick Vujicic. The book's name is Life Without Limits.
You know, for me, what I experience is people out there don't know and don't understand disability. And then for them to see something like that, it is very warming, it is very emotional, and I think, yeah, people struggle with that.
The inspiration for the name Champions came firstly from the fact that each learner has achieved a lot of success, gold medals, winning races, and secondly, they are a champion in own right, each and every one of them, because their richness and passion comes from within.
It's something that if you're walking in a shopping centre and you see somebody disabled, you just think, oh, you know, thank goodness I'm not like them, or, you know, or they're too scared to go and talk to that person because they don't know how to. They don't see them as another human being. But in this film, you see them as another person, as a real human with normal human emotions, and that people, you know, people like us.
If there is grace in this world, if there is light on this earth, let us use it.
Nick Moorman, which is in grade 5, she's born with spina bifida. She excels in singing in Eisteddfod. But not only that, she's a very assertive little girl. She has a lot of friends, and she socializes a lot. And she's well adapted as a disabled girl in a wheelchair in a big school. And she's also a girl that goes for her dreams. She's very good in her schoolwork as well. Marcelo Barros and Tsepo Mogatusi, who both are hemiplegia, they are like normal teenage boys. They live wires in the class, and they love music, they love parties, and where they are around, you always hear a lot of noise, and there's lots of friends always around them. They enjoy life, they have a passion for life. Marcelo and Tsepo also did very well in their schoolwork, and they were both selected as prefects at our school. Dylan De Silva, he is very good in swimming and cycling. Two talents in those two fields. But the one thing that really stands out about Dylan is the fact that he is so helpful. Whenever you need help in any situation, Dylan will always be there, and he will see that you need help, and he will come and assist you, even before you ask him. And that is what he was known for in our school. He's always the first one to help and assist, and everybody is so fond of him. He has just that kind of personality that everybody loves him. What is amazing about Dylan is with those short arms of him, he can carry a thing with whatever weight. It doesn't matter how heavy an object is. He can carry it, or he can push it, or he can lift it up on a trailer. He is always the first one who helps us to get the wheelchairs off the trailer or on the trailer with those short arms. Liaka Aziz is spastic quadriplegic. He's bound to a wheelchair, and I taught him since grade 4. where I saw him as a boy with no confidence at all. He was also then in a manual wheelchair where somebody else had to push him. Then I think the first big breakthrough in his life came when somebody sponsored an electric wheelchair. He could drive an electric wheelchair all by himself. All of a sudden he really gained so much confidence because he could move around independently. The other thing is that he really excelled in boccia, which is a sport for disabled, so much that he represented South Africa in Ireland. And he gained so much confidence and he so much believed in himself. And from that boy with no confidence in grade 4, he developed into a young man that really motivates other people and that can inspire other people and that really have so much trust and belief in himself that he can think he can reach and achieve anything in life.
The first half of the film shows the person for whom he or she is. And in the second half, the disability is revealed. And by this, the film is showing that a disability doesn't define the person.
I think another aspect of the film for me, as I was thinking about it, was the pupils must see themselves most of the time as somebody who's disabled, that's in a wheelchair or doesn't have arms or whatever. The start of the film, I think they get to see themselves as normal people. You know, and obviously we do. That is the whole impact of that film. You see, for us, or for people just watching it, they think they're watching very normal, able-bodied people. They don't think for a moment that there's some disability or some deformity that has impacted these pupils' lives, and you only see that afterwards. But I think for the pupils, they also get to see themselves as normal. Yeah, to me that's a big thing. I think what was also interesting for me that obviously all these pupils are disabled, and people said that they didn't understand why. Now, what is this getting to? Because you don't see their disability, you don't see the obstacles they have in life, you just see what they're getting, and then gradually you get to see the obstacles that they have in their lives. Yeah, no, I think a lot of people were very puzzled in the beginning, you know, how this can be like that. But yeah, you get to begin to see the sense of everything.